And hello everybody, and welcome to this matchup in the semifinals of the Premier League playoffs between Gary Anderson and Michael Smith. We'll get out to the action here shortly. So let's go ahead and let the players take the stage. Here comes the bully boy, Michael Smith. And his opponent, Gary Anderson. So it'll be first to 10 here for the right to play Michael Van Gerwen in the finals. Players are warming up now. Kirk Bevins will be on the mic, the Kirkulator. So we will see. This should be a great matchup. And let's get to the action. Okay, Michael won the ball backstage, so he will throw first in the first leg. He's off to a great start there with a ton 80. 3 perfect darts. Gary Anderson's going to have his hands full if Michael is playing like that, but look at Gary go with a ton 40. Oh, well, no 9-darter here. And only 59. That's not going to be good. Gary can now take over this leg with another big score. But only 83, so Michael's lead is still alright. He still has the darts here in the first leg. 92 to leave 170. He'll be happy with that. Gary's going to need 2 trebles to get to a finish. He's not going to get that, only 94. Michael does not have to go for the 170, and it's not going to matter anyway. Leaves 84, so he'll have some 18s coming back. Gary will want to apply the pressure, which he most certainly does, leaving 44. 18 bull, or 18 treble, and now the bull, and he doesn't get it. Leaving 25, Gary will go 4 for tops. Double 10. Oh, he missed! Michael has 25 left, 5 for double 10, double 5, and he can't hit either. Gary, you need double 10, and he gets it to break in the first leg. That could be huge down the line to get that one break out of the way. And he comes back with a ton 40 to well defend his throw. Michael Smith now coming back. And he's going to bring up, almost a 180, only a 123 though. You can see the averages there on the side. Gary Anderson off to a great start and growing with another ton 40. Michael Smith way behind in this leg. Well, 140 keeps him at least interested, but Gary can still get to a finish if he just stays straight, which he does, but he really wanted more than that. 2 trebles here, and Gary, that's not going to work at all. Only 36, not even to a finish. Gary doesn't even have to go for the 161. I guess he was going to go for it, but he leaves himself a nice 64. Michael Smith still well behind, not even on a finish. Looking at 19s, now 18s, 95. Gary will want 48 for double 8, and he hits it. He's up 2-0. Third leg, Michael will be throwing first. He's going to need some better scoring than this. Only 60 is not going to cut it against Gary Anderson when he is in form. He's off to a very good start here. Only 43. That's not going to be very good. Gives Michael a bit of a let-off here. And he takes advantage with a ton 40. Gary Anderson needs a big score to threaten another break, but only 80. Looks like he's going to stay on the tops. Yeah, 201, not a great number, but he can certainly work with that given where Gary is, only 84. Doesn't have to do anything funny with the bullseye, though he may, given the score. Nope, just took a ton. Gary's going to need 2 trebles to even be involved in this. He's not going to get it, so Michael Smith has 6 darts from 101. He may only need 3. Double 10, double top. Didn't get it. Leaving tops. Well, look at this. 174 to leave double 10. Now Michael Smith really needs to hit tops. Oh my goodness, what was that? Double 10. Oh, and he hits it. After a disastrous first dart, he recovers. Gary Anderson probably thought he was going to get a shot there, but he did not. But he does come back with a 136. What can the bully boy do? A 777 there, then a 19 to come up with a ton. Gary Anderson is definitely playing better here. Michael Smith doesn't feel like he's really in rhythm yet. He's had some very slack darts. Well, that was not a slack dart. That actually gives him a chance to break back here. But Gary still can take control with a big score of his own. He finds a ton 40, so Michael Smith will get 6 darts from 221, which may be all he gets. He finds 96 to leave a bunch of bullseyes. But what kind of pressure can Gary Anderson put on this 125? Not much, only 42. Michael Smith looking for bullseyes, looking for triple 20, looking for tops, and he missed it high. 129 for Gary. He's going to need 57. He needs 36 double-double. Oh, he couldn't quite get it. Couldn't find the second double 18. Michael Smith finds tops to level it at 2 apiece and to break back. Now Michael Smith looks like he's in the game with a ton 40, and after that break, he's in a much better position than he was a minute ago. 134 for Gary Anderson. Good cover shots. He's been hitting the triple 19s well today. Michael Smith looking for another maximum. He can't find it, but he'll take 140. And Gary Anderson is pretty far behind in this leg, and 60 is certainly not going to help him out. So it's looking like Michael Smith will be well in command of this one. 105 to leave 116. Good use of the bull there. Can Gary Anderson even get to a finish? Yes, he can with 171. Even got to a decent finish. Going for 19s here, looking for tops. Oh, he missed inside. 136 for Gary. He needs 2 trebles. He's not going to get it. Leaves tops, though, in case Michael Smith can't clean up the double 10. Double 5, and he gets it. 3-2 to Michael Smith. Gary Anderson on throw. And he gets a ton. Back to Michael Smith. And that's a good dart. Oh, missed there. Oh, but another good dart. That was such an inviting dart there in the treble, leaving himself 140. Oh, here comes Gary Anderson. Oh, another ton 40. Missed the third one. And Michael Smith can still keep this interesting. 261. Gary still has the darts in this leg, but he's got to be careful. Well, 140 will certainly make him a heavy favorite in this leg. 140 again, so they're both on 121. 20 needs 51 for the bull, needs the bull. Oh, 121 check out for Gary Anderson on the bull to hold his throw. That was very big with Michael Smith sitting on a finish. And we go on to the 7th leg, 3 apiece. A ton for Michael Smith. Gary Anderson coming up. This is looking good. This is looking really good with a ton 80. Another maximum for Gary. Threatening to break the throw if Michael Smith can't find some good numbers, which he did with a 137. Gary Anderson, 4 perfect darts. Oh, but he can't find a 5th or a 6th, only a ton. But he still has a 43 lead on this leg. Michael Smith with 140 to get to a nice finish, but can Gary get to an even better one? There's a treble. Another treble. Oh, but he's still at 81. Michael Smith will need some work to do. 14er treble. Double 11, and he missed it outside. Gary Anderson will look for 81. 12er treble. Double 13 inside. Very bad there. Michael Smith needs double 11. Uh-oh. 3 for double 4. He cannot hit. What's your route, Gary? He's going 5 for double 4, and he hits it to break and take a 4-3 lead. Oh, that was painful. They both had chances to win that leg, but it's Gary Anderson who takes it. He starts off the 8th leg with a ton, and Michael Smith has some work to do. Only 60. That's not going to get the job done. Gary Anderson can take full control of this 8th leg with a good score here. But only 81. Michael Smith still with a chance. You see the averages there on the side. Gary Anderson averaging 103.62. Very nice. Ton 40 at least keeps Michael Smith interested, but Gary Anderson still in command. Well, was, not with 60. What can Michael Smith do? Well, he certainly didn't need that. 45 is never going to be the answer. Oh, Gary Anderson now. He's throwing some slack darts, but he does recover to get an 85. Michael Smith can still get to a finish first, however, if he gets at least a ton. And he does, to get to a Van Barneveld of 156. But Gary should be much lower than that. And he will be, down to 75, a 2-dart combination. Michael Smith needs 2 trebles. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get anything. He doesn't even get under 100. Gary Anderson, what's your route? 51 for double 12, his favorite. Yes, he does. 5-3 to Gary Anderson. Now Michael Smith is really going to need to get the scoring down. Only 98. Gary Anderson is playing really well. It just doesn't feel like tons are going to be enough. At least not to break. He can probably hold. Once again, a ton, but that's seems very dangerous with an informed Gary Anderson standing behind you. He produces another ton. Level after 2 trips to the board. Michael Smith starting on 19s to try to leave a finish and finds absolutely nothing. He only gets 59. Can Gary get to a finish? He will. And he'll get to a good finish. He puts himself in a prime position to find another break of throw. Michael Smith really needs a good score here just to put some pressure on, and he does! He keeps himself alive in this leg. Gary Anderson now needs to take out the 1-2-1. Needs 51, not going to get it. He goes back upstairs and doesn't get anything. They're both on 64. Michael Smith looking for 16 for tops. Does not get it. Can Gary Anderson find anything? He finds 11. That was odd. Then he missed the tops as well. And Michael Smith cleans up tops to make it 5-4 to hold his throw. That could have been just a disastrous trip. But he found a way. And only 59 for Gary. Michael Smith has a chance to get back in this game, but not throwing 42. That's just not going to get you in any game. Well, maybe if you're playing against me, but I'm not Gary Anderson. Gary Anderson throws 140s at you when you only get 42. So Michael Smith really needs to get going here. With only 100, he's 57 behind, plus whatever Gary can produce here. Here comes the trebles. Here comes the trebles. 132 to leave the big fish, which Gary will not even need to go for. Michael Smith nowhere near a finish, and still nowhere near a finish. So Gary can just relax and lay up. But will he go for it? Well, we'll never know. But he does leave himself double 18, a nice finish there. Michael Smith finds 136 to at least get to a finish, but it's all in Gary's court here. Double 9. Uh-oh, look out! That's not going to be good. He has to leave himself 8. Lost the dart there. Michael Smith's going to look for 19s. 54 for the bull. Though triple 4 instead. Not good enough. And here comes Gary back for double 4. He misses outside. He misses outside again, and he hits it with the third dart. That was such a huge dart there. To cold throw and go up 6-4 in this race to 10. Michael Smith falling behind and running out of time, but he does get 100 here. Gary Anderson stepping up to the board with not very good darts here, only 45. Michael Smith really needs to get into a good rhythm here, and 60 is not going to do it. He looked like he had full control of his throw here. Now he's losing it. 137 for Gary Anderson. He takes the lead by a dart. What can Michael Smith do about that? Well, he can throw a 137 himself, but Gary Anderson can still get to a finish first with a ton 80. Oh, he might get it. Oh, only 139, so he stays on 180. How low can Michael go? A ton's all he can get. Gary Anderson's definitely going to apply the pressure here. He's even going to leave a double. He leaves tops. Michael Smith, this 104 has to go. 54, 10 for tops, and he hits it to get a ton plus checkout, which he desperately needed to keep himself in the game. Gary Anderson to throw in the 12th leg. And he gets a 137. A great start. What can Michael Smith answer? He answers with a ton 80, another maximum for Michael Smith. Can he break the throw in the 12th leg and level us at 6? Remember, Michael Smith will have the darts in the deciding leg should we get there. 137, he's got 3 perfect darts. Nah, I should just stop saying that. It never seems to happen in my game or in real life. Anyway, only a 60, which is a terrible result after the ton 80. And then Gary Anderson punishes with a 136 to get to a 2-dart finish of 91. Can Michael Smith even get to a finish? No, he can't with that slack third dart. Gary goes 51 for tops, misses high, and the third one pins the double 20 to take the 7-5 lead. And then a 140 for Michael Smith. Gary Anderson looking to break again to go up 8-5, but he's not going to do it with only a ton. Michael Smith off to a good start in this leg. Well, he was. Not after those darts. Only 41. That's going to put himself in a vulnerable position. What can Gary Anderson do? Well, there's a treble, but only 1 treble. Michael Smith a bit of a let-off there, but he still needs to find something, and that's not something. Only 82. He really wanted to get at least a ton there. What's Gary Anderson going to throw at him? Another ton. Michael Smith needs at least 1 treble to get to a finish. And he doesn't find it. Only 59. Gary Anderson will be the first one to the finish again. How good of a finish will it be? 102. That's certainly gettable the way he's playing. Michael Smith hopes he has 6 darts from 179. He may not get that. He leaves a Shanghai. Gary leads 102. Oh, here comes 2 for tops. And he hits it again. Another ton-plus checkout for Gary Anderson, and an 8-5 lead, and another break of throw, and Michael Smith is in serious trouble. Well, only 60 for Gary Anderson, so he has a chance to get one of those breaks back. 96, a little bit, but he certainly has more work to do in this leg, and Gary Anderson can just step on him at any time. 96, you see the averages there on the side. 101 for Gary Anderson, just under 94 for Michael Smith. Another ton 40 for Michael Smith, 265 left. Gary Anderson, 94, so Michael Smith can hit some 19s to get to a finish. He needs a treble, and he gets it. Or no, he did not get it. That missed. So he is not on a finish. Now, Gary Anderson gets to the big fish. Michael Smith, on the other hand, well, can he put the pressure on? Well, he can. Gary Anderson looking for big fish. There's one. Come on, Gary. Bullseye! Oh, not even close. Missed that way off low. Double 8 for Michael Smith, or double 4, excuse me. Yes, he can. 8-6 to Gary Anderson. Michael Smith with a break. He needs to hold and break again to level us at 8. Ton 40 to start. And then only a ton from Gary Anderson, so Michael Smith is in a reasonable position here to hold his throw. Stays steady with a ton. Gary Anderson's going to need a big number here to catch up. 134 keeps them level, but Michael Smith does have the darts. Needs at least a ton here to get to a finish. He found it. 161, not a great one. Can Gary Anderson do better? Yes, he can. He can do a lot better. He gets to a 2-dart finish with only 97 remaining. Michael Smith, this 161 may need to go. And it's not going to go. Using the bull to get under 100, but Gary Anderson, 87, excuse me, I can't count. He needs double 18, and he finds it to take a 9-6 lead in another break of throw. He's now throwing for the match. And only throwing 60. That's not so good. What can Michael Smith say to that? Well, he can say 83, but he really needed to say more than that if he's going to stay in this match. What will Gary Anderson have in store? Just 85. It's really been an interesting match. Both players have had their chances, but Gary Anderson has certainly taken more of them. Well, he's taking a chance right there. 3 beautiful darts right into the treble. Michael Smith needs something quite nice just to get to a finish, and that's not nice at all. Only 78. Gary Anderson will have at least 6 darts from 176 for the match. Oh, look at that. To leave tops his favorite. And Michael Smith knows the hour is almost up. 3 darts. 3 match darts. Oh, and he can't hit. Michael Smith gets a let-off. Will he go tops? Oh, he didn't hit it. He leaves tops at Gary Anderson 3 at double 10 for the match. Double 5. And that is the match for Gary Anderson with a 10-6 victory. He will be moving on to the finals to play Michael Van Gerwen in a best-of-21 match after this. So if we look at the stats, it really came down to the scoring as well as the doubles. Michael Smith, a 95, not a great for his standards. 4 180s was reasonable, but look at the finishing. The finishing was not there, only 6 out of 21. Gary Anderson, 101.91, a wonderful average, 4 180s, and 10 out of 26 on the doubles. That's very solid on all phases of the game. 2 big checkouts. So Gary Anderson, he just played a little better in that match. So it'll be a great final, so I hope to see everybody coming in to enjoy it. So until next time, everyone, we will see you in the finals.